Hello to all of you. How are you today? I hope you're shining brightly. Anyway, today we're going to talk about, let's see, what do we want to talk about? Let's talk about eating pork. I was reading in the Maccabees, and I think I mentioned this before, about the mother and her 7 sons that were tortured and murdered all in one day because they would not eat of the swine that was forbidden by their teaching from the Father. But before they were killed, Eleazar, who was an older man, they they killed him. First of all, they offered him, because he was so well liked, they offered him to pretend that he was eating pork, the king's meat. And he refused. He said no, he would not do that, lead his people astray, leading them to believe that he was going against the religion so that they would go against the religion and follow him. So they proceeded to torture him and they murdered him. And I see now, and I must admit, I used to do the same thing. I loved me some barbecue ribs, pork ribs. I loved me some pork chop. I ate bacon every day. Every morning I had bacon for breakfast until I started studying the Word and studying some of the books that have been hidden from us and seeing what some of my ancestors had to go through, because this was not part of what we believed in, eating pork. Now they got bacon, everything bacon. Bacon this, bacon, even bacon ice cream. What kind of shit is that? Bacon ice cream. And people buy that shit. Okay. So now we eat, our folks were forced to eat it, our forefathers forced to eat it at the threat of death. Sometimes that's all they had to eat because they got the scraps. Now we enjoy. We eat the feet, we eat the ears, we eat the tails, we eat the guts, we eat it all and love it. And love it. But if you go and you search back, you'll see that it was a forbidden meat to eat. I had a gentleman tell me once, well, if it was good enough for my ancestors, it's good enough for me. Well, your ancestors were forced to do it. Eat or die. Eat or die. So now you eat it and die on your own. Because eating that shit is a sure way to a short lifespan, or a lot of health issues. A lot of health issues. I don't know how many in our family. I know it was a tradition in my first marriage. Their family had a tradition, chitlins on New Year's. I learned to cook chitlins. I used to cook chitlins for him. But what is that? We have to eat the guts. We eat everything of that pig. We eat the whole fucking pig. We'd probably eat his hooves if we could. We eat his skin. We eat his guts. We eat his tails. We eat his ears, his pig, his nose. We eat it all. His head, hog head cheese. It's time for y'all to start giving up that pork. Start eating some fresh fruits and vegetables. And I know it's hard for some of us to have that because in some of our neighborhoods, there is no fresh fruit and vegetable available. There are no grocery stores, food deserts. We used to grow it ourselves. Now they got us all in little apartments and squeezed up in small areas with no land because they've taken it all. So we can't grow our own. And some of us too fucking lazy to do it anyway, even if we do have the space. Everything is so easy. Run to the store. Well, pretty soon you won't be able to run to the store. You better start trying to learn to grow it. Get you some pots. And even if you're gonna have just a little small patio, you can grow something. Even if it's just lettuce, greens. But anyway, I just wanted to mention the pork thing today. Lay off some of the pork. Just lay off of it for about a month. Don't eat anything, but be careful. Read the labels. Some of the things that you don't think pork is in, it's in it. You can go online and get a list of clean foods, and it will give you a list of the foods that contain pork that you don't even know contain pork. And lay off pork for just, say, a month and see if your health changes. Lay off pork for about a month and just see if your health will improve. I guarantee you it will. Y'all be safe out there, okay? Love you.